Hello, I think I'm ready to get started in just a couple of seconds. Hopefully everybody is doing well. We'll talk a little bit before we jump into the game. So I ended up delaying the stream, one, because I wanted to spend some time on my day off with a couple of different people. But two, I ended up playing through Yakuza 5, and let me tell you, that was an ordeal. Oh, I'm gonna apologize to Kirk. He was there for moral support, but I finally got through the game. And so that is the reason for the delay of this particular stream. But I will say that we haven't played Slay the Spire in a while. So I figured, why not? Just play through one run, see where it goes. With the Twitch integration, so chat's able to vote on the cards. And I think we'll jump into it. Oh, there we go. There's Kirk. Welcome back, Kirk. Let's go into the game. Oh, or that will crash the game. That's fine. You know what? We just learn all sorts of magical things when streaming, chat. Like, did you know that'll crash Slay the Spire for some reason? Wait a minute. Bit. Oh, Slay the Spire. We'll get there eventually, chat. I promise. It's booting.
Damn.
Get there eventually. There we go. Just want to do one thing before we begin, and then I think we'll pick a character. I think that's good enough for now. So we've never ended up doing the daily climb. Thinking we might end up doing that, not for the score, but I think we need to do that in order to unlock custom. So I figure as a one-off, we might as well see the daily climb and stream it once. I do not expect to win with whatever it gives to us, but who knows? Maybe something magical will happen. There are quite a lot of people on the viewer boards, but I don't really care what our score is. So we start with one relic. Map contains only one path. Question mark rooms now contain elites, but are more likely to contain treasure rooms. Okay. I mean, I think chat is still able to vote on my cards here, and that's all that really matters. So why not? We'll do this and we'll unlock custom for the future. So to me, I do not really care if I win against this or not. So we were forced to get what exactly? Bring the snake, start with 2 cards. Turn up, you can no longer become frail. While frail, gain 25% less block from... Okay, so I just start with turn up. Just tomorrow's date for the daily challenge. Yeah, it really just depends on where they put the server. Oh, that was weird. So I guess the goal is to just do our best? We only have one path, so I mean, that simplifies my life a little bit. So let's go ahead, chat. I would like to not take that much damage. I'm gonna start with blocking. I'm gonna go probably all in next turn. Hey Chris, hope you're doing well. Kinda hoping for one more offense card there, but it is what it is. We just started a challenge run. If this goes terribly, maybe we'll play another one. We'll see what happens. Okay, negated all the damage, nice. Again, I want to go as offensive here as possible. I got one offense, that sucked. That's making this fight kind of draw out, which is not what I really want to have happen. Getting a little unlucky, I have to say. Do some damage here. So unfortunately, because we drew kind of terribly, I'm going to take some damage here. But hopefully next turn I could just kill him. That is not the case. That is unfortunate. Oh, I could block twice and get 1 damage. I'm okay with that. I realistically should be able to do 10 or 9 damage. Yeah, fine. So get ready to vote, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and add a card to our deck. Our choices are Slice, a 0 costing 6 damage move. We have Finisher, which deals 6 damage for every attack we played in this turn, or Dash, which gains 10 block, which is a good amount of block, and deals 10 damage, but it costs 2. Not really sure what I would recommend for the chat, honestly. I think you have to use the number sign and then the number afterwards if you're interested in voting. Like, we're pretty early on. Like, usually I kind of lean more defensive when given these choices. Slice is kind of interesting because it costs nothing. So, I feel like that would fit in most builds. Finisher is a good way to get through that other enemy. That's not bad. We'll leave it as is. Yeah, interestingly, Dash gives block, but it also counts as an attack. Interesting. Most of the time when you get a defensive card, it says, I think, Defend. It's one of the rare attack cards that also blocks. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. Get rid of one of the Defend. Block 13 and deal damage to the front row. One. Having Finisher here would actually be useful. In fact, we did get it, so we could do a strike, for example. Deal 6 per attack, so this could deal up to 12. So I could just kill the back row, potentially. He's gonna get 7 armor. I could use Finisher to kill the front row one then, I guess. So I could neutralize into strike, for example, this, and this kills him, and block. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. Oh, a little damage on the back row. Got Finisher again. Nice. Nice and simple. Offense is paying off. Let's go ahead and take the power potion. The chat, get ready to vote. This is your warning and to help with the stream delay. Bouncing Flask, apply poison 3 to 3 random enemies. Deflect is a 0 costing 4 block, or Bane. Deal 7 damage. If the enemy is poisoned, deal 7 damage again. Now, Bane is a very interesting build with poison for sure. See, Kirk is going in for the apply poison to random enemies. Potentially, you could do a build around it. I'm always scared about the 2-point costers, for sure. But we can always go with whatever strategy we have. I do like Bane if we have Bouncing Flask. By itself, it's not bad. I mean, instead of 6 damage strike, it deals 7, even by itself. It's not, like, game-changing or anything, but it's fairly common. We'll end up with a poison card at some point. So we'll probably end up picking a Bane in a later hand, for sure. Deflect is just cheap block. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. It really just depends on what we get later on. The chat has spoken. We're taking Bouncing Flask. But yeah, that card, that Bane, I would highly recommend you keep an eye out for it. It would help us a lot. If there's only one enemy, does it bounce to him multiple times? We need to know this. So, does this give 9 poison to him? It does. That's actually fairly useful. Okay. So actually fairly good single target damage, because we're going to be chipping him away. So if we play purely defensive for the next few turns, that actually is really good for us. For example, I could double defend here into strike. He's still going to take 17 damage, I think, from the 8 and the 9. A good call, Chad. Good call. I like how that works. Hello, Sir Magic Penguin. Hope you're doing well. Is this enough to kill? I think it is. Actually, if we stab him. Got him, chat. How am I doing? I'm a little tired, but we're getting there. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're about to vote. So we have Skewer, pay X, deal 7 damage X times. We have Flying Knee, deal 8 damage, but gain an energy next turn. So that's the first of our energy choices. Or Sneaky Strike, deal 12 damage. If you discarded a card this turn, gain 2 energy. I would say Sneaky Strike is a little risky. We only have a couple cards that discard. Flying Knee probably is the best overall. Skewer is for specific late game builds. You know, all of them are useful in their own way, but I figured I'd talk about it. Magic Bank was about to ask if I'm going Poison Bunker, but Chad is picking. Dude, you can make me do whatever you want. We're just doing a challenge run, so we figured, you know, we'd start the night off with this, see how it goes. I do not expect to clear on the challenge run. The intent is that we unlock the custom choices in the future, in case chat wants to request certain things. Be kind of fun. Yeah, Flying Knee just sets up for some crazy stuff. It lets us use that flexibility for offense or defense. Pretty solid card. Chat, we have a choice of healing, paying gold and healing, or paying gold and removing a card. I'll take whatever the chat would like. I think we're not super injured, but you never know because we're playing a challenge run. Let's read the description of the Cleric. A strange blue humanoid with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. Healing doesn't seem worth it, says Chad. It's probably worth it to get rid of a card, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and do that. But what could we get rid of? Well, we have a lot of attack cards, so I'm gonna get rid of one of our older strikes. Really don't need that many. Get rid of one. Cold blue flame envelops your body and dissipates. The creature grins. Cleric talented. Have a good day. Nice. Okay, so we get slightly better odds of drawing our better offensive cards. So he's about to deal 7 to us, so we should probably Survivor into. We could get rid of a Defend. Maybe Bouncing Flask. Not bad. We'll be chipping away at their health for sure. Oh, they tried using Frailty, but we have immunity. Nice. Flying Knee. Yes, please. We're gonna play super defensive into the Flying Knee for sure. Might be able to kill the back one. I don't want him to have multiple turns. Not bad. The poison, I think, paid for itself. I mean, if he keeps doing things that we're immune to, I don't really care. Okay, now I care a little more, chat. We have a choice of Flying Knee, so I should be able to get, potentially 30 damage, which kills the back row by itself. Oh, no, but he weakened it. So that would only deal 20 damage, so I need to do at least 2 attacks towards him. And he should be dead. We'll neutralize into strike into probably this to reduce the damage we take. That's fine. Calculated. So hopefully we get some defensive cards here. Indeed we did. In fact, we got the Survivor, which is good. We can just Bouncing Flask into a strike, maybe. Should get this. Pretty much auto win. In fact, I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna end my turn. The disrespect, chat. So get ready to vote. Just got Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all cards in my hand for the rest of combat. Interesting. And we're gonna go ahead and see what choices we have now. We have Sucker Punch. Deal 7 damage. Apply 1 weak for 1. We have Cloak and Dagger. Gain 6 block. Add 1 Shiv into your hand. Interesting. Or Backstab. Innate means you start with it, so costs 0, deals 11 damage, and exhausts. So that's kind of like the upfront burst, and then it gets rid of itself. Very interesting choices. I think all of them are actually very good. Just, I'm not sure what kind of build we're going for. The chat has a lot to consider. Yeah, Shiv with the defense and getting an extra attack is potentially very useful, for sure. Yeah, even applying weak, just so that I don't take as much damage, is also good. Honestly, I don't think you could go wrong, chat, as long as you vote. Ooh, Sir Magic Penguin breaking the tie. Going to backstab. It is really good. I mean, I could potentially just one-shot. It costs nothing, so it is just out of our hand. That's like we didn't even draw a card. Do we have a campfire? I don't think it's worth healing this early. We're not that injured, and I haven't used any potions. So I think what we should do is probably upgraded card. And the card I'm probably going to upgrade is going to be neutralized, so we have weaker for multiple turns. Or I could potentially upgrade this card, I guess. That would almost... Yeah, that's potentially a lot of poison. I guess I'll take the chat's opinion towards it. Like, neutralize, if we improve this, is not for the damage. It's just so that weak applies multiple turns. Or bouncing flask, if we're going for more of a poison strategy, gets 12 poison on one target. Isn't bad. I generally don't recommend leveling the flying knee or the defense. Not really worth it. Like, backstab might be okay. Nah, it's not enough. So I'll take chat's opinion on it. Those are the two that I'm thinking of. I mean, technically you can also level finisher. But... on.
You're wide open!
Thank you for following Superjack. You're just kind of messing around on a custom seed. Or not custom, but a daily challenge. So we'll see how far we get with the chat voting for things. So just let me know, chat, if you'd like to see Neutralize or Bouncing Flask receive our upgrade. Take a short hydration break. I'm gonna probably play it safe, given that I don't see anybody feeling anything in general. Oh, I see Flask. You know what? We'll do Flask. Thought about it, but that's okay. We're gonna go for pure damage. No problem. We have 3 potions. I probably want to use one here. Probably gonna start it off with this, actually. Yeah, let's make this cost 0. Start of your turn, apply 2 poison to everybody. I think I want this. Yeah, and the reason I think I want this is that they're immune to Bouncing Flask at the moment. And Infinite Blades is okay, but I think this build works better with our build. So if I can... it's already going to deal 6. Now that's going to do 12. That's not quite enough. I could Bouncing Flash just to give them poison in general, and then play it really safe with Survivor, maybe. I don't have enough to burst. Unfortunate. I guess we could see who it applies it to. I have to get rid of their debuffs eventually, no matter what. I mean, okay, I'll take that. Then I'll take the 8 defense, so I don't get tanked here. So with Noxious Fumes, I think the guy in the middle will probably die in about 2 turns. Nice, and we got rid of his defense. So I think our goal here is to... if I had another defensive option, I would have done it. I think we'll just take 2 defense here to reduce damage that we take. Since time is actually on our side, just need to take a little less damage here. So we could probably kill the one in the middle next turn, no matter what, due to Noxious Poison. Or Noxious Fumes, I mean. So we just have to kill him here, and then we're fine. We did not manage to draw enough defense or attack cards. That is really unfortunate. I needed to deal 15 damage. We can only deal 12. We call that bad luck, chat. But that's okay. That means I can just afford to mess around, I guess. He'll be dead in 2 turns no matter what, so I think I should probably hit this one, actually. So the front row's dead. We did a little extra to the back row. Middle one might die on his own, but we got nothing but defend. Fine. Here, we'll play... oh, unplayable, that's right. It's fine. So I'm pretty sure if we only defend every turn, we automatically win. Thank you, Noxious Fumes. That front row is really not a problem. In fact, I'm just gonna neutralize him to make sure he dies. And I mean, I guess I could strike him on purpose to flask the blast row. Might be the best choice. Yeah, that's gonna speed up his death significantly. Actually worth it. So he's dead next turn. I don't have to do anything. Gonna end my turn, chat. Bye. The poison saved the day. Nice. So we got the Darkstone Priapit. Whenever you attain a curse, increase your max health by 6. Curses are not my playstyle, so that's a really unfortunate relic. So get ready to vote, chat. We got a choice of Calculated Gamble, which costs 0. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Exhaust. Backflip is a skill where you gain 5 block, but draw 2 cards. And finally, Crippling Cloud. Apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. Exhaust. Well, chat, if you want to go for the poison build, number 3 is a pretty solid choice. 2 weak is pretty good. Chat is going all in on number 3. 4 poison on everybody's not bad. Hopefully we could get the Noxious Fumes in the merchant store or something like that. That way we could just get continual poison additions. And then if we could get our strikes replaced with like Bane, I think that would be great. Because the odds of us poisoning them are pretty high at this point. We saw what the power of a free power could do in this game. So how is Dark Souls treating you, Sir Magic Penguin? I caught most of the other run, but I did not see how the final run concluded. I don't see any poison cards in the shop. Disappointing. We don't have enough money for any of these. So disappointing. Whenever you attack, deal 3 damage back. That's actually really useful on certain bosses, but I don't think I'm gonna draw it on this one. Guess I'll remove another card. I mean, I could technically buy a potion, but I think we're better off just getting rid of the basic strikes. Maybe a bad defend. Yeah, we'll get rid of a bad defend. Did it all deathless, but I spawned twice on an easy boss. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you... Does that mean you actually finished the deathless run? Start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Oh, good. I was hoping we would get something more defensive. We just gotta make it to the campfire, and I'll probably rest here. As the question marks could end up being elites, which is what they warned us about. We deal 11 damage here. That's actually extremely high. Be able to get a kill off of this. In fact, I did. Nice. We got the 14 block, which is perfect for this monster. Could just bouncing Flask him into Crippling Cloud. Why not? I guess GG to him, chat. GG, outplayed. So chat's choices already making a big difference. Look at this. Win by not playing anything. So easy 15 gold. Get ready to vote, chat. Our choices are Sneaky Strike, which we've seen before, Caltrops, which we ignored in the store. Piercing Wail is new. All enemies lose 6 strength, Exhaust. Lots of exhaust cards come into play, interestingly, with this character. Chat doesn't feel like a particular card suits our deck. Always vote for 0 to skip. Piercing Wail is interesting. I'm always a fan of cards that exhaust. This is not a card I'd want to play like 5 million times in a row. Too late to do a new run. Of course, it was the run I did all fine. Sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully tomorrow you'll get a chance to clear the game. I'll show the, what was it, the clams, how it's done. Yeah, 6 strength, depending on what we're fighting, is potentially huge, because there's some enemies that do multi-strike. I didn't see what the boss was at the top. If it was the one where it is the floating orb with the flames around it, this one nerfs that boss pretty hard. In fact, it is, so that's actually a pretty good card for that boss. I think I'm just gonna heal here in case we fight an elite. I think that's just the right call. And then if we have bonus health at the end, I'll just upgrade a card. Doesn't really matter. Because as I said before, if this ends up being an elite fight, this could be a big problem. It wasn't, actually. It was a treasure chest. Oddly smooth stones start each combat with 1 dexterity, which improves block from cards. Nice. It's actually really good for our defensive features. Oh, we're fighting an elite? Basically. Can I deal enough damage to make him split? Do we have to do half his health? We have to do 35, I think? So if I flying knee, that's 8, 14. To deal 26, which is not enough. Oh, no, it will with backstab. Actually, that's genius. Let's do that. The finisher is gonna mess him up, chat. Perfect. We interrupted his turn there. So even if these attack, we've got some decent cards. We got 14 blocks, so I don't need to play defensively. We got Crippling Cloud. Why not? Neutralize. Why not? Strike. Why not? Strike. Why not? That second turn block already extremely useful for us. Got a little bit of damage on them in case we have to burst them. We immediately got Piercing Wail. Wow, that's just unfair. Ooh. Can't even deal damage. Brutal. So the front row guy is dead. I don't have to do anything else. We'll take that, chat. Oh no, we got an exhaust, chat. Oh, it only lasts for 1 turn. Okay, that's important to know. You know what's also important to know? He's already dead, chat. Okay, so I do have to time that a little bit. So get ready to vote. We have Dagger Throw, which is new. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard a card. Catalyst, double the enemy's poison, exhaust. Unload, deal 14 damage, discard all non-attack cards in your hand. Ooh. I guess Unload is like if you have a lot of dead cards. It seems pretty risky. Because there are ones where if we exhaust a card, they trigger, but I'm a little surprised by that. Yeah, Catalyst goes pretty well with our build. Dagger Throw is just another draw engine. So if we end up with too many cards, like, I don't mind replacing our strikes with this while still getting a draw engine. Catalyst, I think, will help us on a boss. If we could get 2 of the poison tosses and then Catalyst them, they'll probably end up taking like 40 poison damage a turn, and that'll pretty much GG him. We have like our boss combo, potentially. But we don't want to draw this early, I think is the problem. It's actually pretty smooth sailing. I might even be able to get an upgrade here, which would be great for us. This is not like a hard fight. It's a merchant. Wow. That was a very fortuitous series of events. One of them is Noxious Fumes. I think I have to take this. Like, what would our other choice be? Whenever you apply poison, apply 1 additional poison. Oh, but that's so good. Oh no! Both of them are so good! Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair, chat. Why do I have to choose? This is like literally the perfect relic, but this is like the power that we need to make this relic amazing. Oh, that hurts. I don't have enough money, Kirk. I only have 169. I cannot purchase both. Yeah, I think the skull is the better choice because this is too risky to find. Hopefully we could get Noxious Fumes on a random card draw. But like, this is literally our idea. Yeah, I can get the card hopefully we'll get the card later. Yeah, we need this. If we're doing a poison build, this is mandatory. Anyway, let's go ahead and upgrade a card. What would be good here? 7 poison in 2 week, not bad. Triple the poison the enemy has. That might be worth doing. Either we take Crippling Cloud or Catalyst. I think Catalyst is probably better. Because, I mean, that would take, like, our 12 poison and make it 36 immediately. So that would speed up the build significantly. I think we'll upgrade Catalyst, I think. We'll commit to what the chat has. And we're fighting a boss in which we have pretty good defensive options. Oh, this is not the one I thought it was. Never mind. Actually, when I take my time with the boss, I have fun with the boss, chat. It's already put him in defensive mode. Nice. Like to see that happen, chat. So again, here's where the poison toss would be amazing if we could roll into it right now. We did. And because of the relic, it now puts 16 poison on them, which is absolutely fantastic. I think I will defend into 1 strike, just to get bonus damage. And we still resist it. So if we get the our triple poison right now, 45 poison is pretty respectable. I'm probably gonna do it. In fact, we did get it. I might just take the damage here. Honestly, just crippling cloud him into Catalyst. Let's take the damage. He has 61 poison. Oh my gosh. I'll take 3, but I think that should reduce it by 4. Oh, he's already weakened. Never mind. No, I just took 3 damage. It's fine. We'll take 61. So we win in 2 turns. I don't think he could do anything to win. It's pretty much GG. I mean, I could disrespect him with, like, Bouncing Flask. So he is dead in 2 turns no matter what. And you know what? We'll play Survivor. Why not? So much damage. I just mode shifted him. He didn't even get to attack. Wow, that is so disrespectful. Anyway, goodbye. Good call, chat. Excellent call. Easy win. 100 gold. Get ready to vote. If this is Noxious Fumes, I'm gonna be so happy, but we'll see what it ends up being. Moment of truth. Unload, deal 14 damage, alchemize, attain a random potion exhaust, and venom. When an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. Ooh. Very interesting choices for our build. Wow, random potion is definitely useful, but in venom, I don't know, chat. I mean, we automatically apply 2 poison every time we strike something. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. So we have a really great turn 2 block. Our block cards are all +1 defense, and our ability to poison is +1. Again, the only thing we're missing is Noxious Fumes. Just like a really cheap Noxious Fumes, because it'll just constantly stack on some of the longer boss fights. But Envenom will definitely get us there much faster. So turn 2, we want to probably draw into Envenom, because we don't need to play defensively. Blitz them. Easy fight. Take a look at the chest. We have Busted Crown, gain energy at the start of turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards. Number 2 is Curse Key. Gain energy whenever you attain a non-boss chest, attain a curse. Not my favorite. Coffee Dripper. Attain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer use rest sites. Or 0 to skip. Honestly, I don't like any of these this early in the run. I'll be real honest with you. I feel like curses can really mess up your hand. We don't have a good way to get rid of it. This is where if we had, like, the exhaust your hand, this would make sense. I don't like any of these choices, chat. Like, the safest one would be, like, Busted Crown, maybe, if you just wanted to believe in the 1-card draw. That would be it. Everything else seems really terrible for what we have, given that we don't have any regen. Yeah, this is one where, like, it would be 1 or 0, I think, if I was making a choice. But yeah, 2 and 3 seem like a mistake. We're not that tanky. I don't believe in the build that much, chat. Yeah, we just said bye. Keep your boss chest, Relic. So unfortunately, due to the challenge, we don't have multiple paths to take. So we're gonna be going in a straight line for the most part. Hey, eyeball, nice. Envenom, why not? I gonna hold on to Crippling Crowd. Oh, I gotta debuff him a little more first. We'll Flying Knee for next turn. I'm gonna hold on to the Backstab. I don't think it's worth using here. Or I guess it is. Better. The next turn I get a block, so I can potentially be very aggressive with him. Piercing Whale, Bouncing Flask. I think I want to do like Bouncing Flask Strike Finisher, I think is the right call. Okay, we got directly to his health, which is good. His enemy is kind of annoying like that. We ignore his health. Oh well. We did our best, chat. He'll die in 3 turns no matter what, so we could play defensively here. Or if we get another poison, I think he's dead. Oh. Well, anyway, chat, he's dead. GG. Chat, outplayed. You ready to vote one more time? Got Cloak and Dagger with 2 shivs for 6 block. Expertise, draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. So far we haven't really had a huge draw issue like that, or another Piercing Whale. Yeah, definitely GG easy. Poison definitely wrecks that enemy, straight up. Yeah, we don't have a lot of good block cards. So this, I think, I do the, oh, the shivs do count as an attack. So that has some synergy with our finisher. I wonder if every hit of finisher applies poison within power, because I think finisher might end up being more important than we realize. Yeah, so this is just one higher block than our other one, and it just gives us more free attacks. So again, really strong synergy with finisher. I think it would, because it's every time it's unblocked, and I think it does per hit. But I guess we'll find out one way or another, chat. So goodbye, we picked up that card. Still at full health. Ooh, 3 enemies. Not my preference here. They are all really aggressive at the start, which really sucks. I have to hit him 3 times to cancel his attack. I think that's gonna happen, chat. I could poison them, but I'm just thinking about, like, I'm gonna take 15 damage here. I have to think about this. So I think 7 is the right... I think Cloak and Dagger is the right call. I could stop one of them entirely from doing anything. Like him, for example. I could stop him from attacking. I just need 10 defense. Then I can't use my other powers. I'm gonna play it safe, though, chat. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna hopefully just burst this back row. I was kind of hoping we would draw those 2 cards at our next turn. So there we go. Useful. Stunned again. Nice. Gonna neutralize. I think he's dead no matter what. We have finisher. We could just wound these other people. Doesn't really matter the order that I play this in. Let's wound him a little bit. The back row lost a turn. We're about to take 13 unless we do a big nerf like that. Super crucial that we drew into that, actually. That saved us. It's 6 defense, 1 more defense, and we'll strike the back row again. Ooh, 2 times 5. Oof. I think we want to probably Crippling Cloud them. There we go. That way we only take 5 damage. And it's gonna block again, actually. I really don't want to take damage here if I could avoid it. The back row will be dead in 3 turns no matter what. But we could probably speed it up with 1 strike. He should die. Cloak and Dagger, really excellent tool for us here, actually. You just kind of poke him. He should be dead no matter what. It doesn't really matter what he does next turn, so let's just focus our damage on the front row. Excellent. The back row's dead no matter what, and we just have to deal 6 damage to kill the front row. So we got through without getting hit, which is the most important thing. Sure, we'll disrespect with Catalyst, why not? Nice. Getting some gold. Let's check out the new card, potentially to add to our deck. Our choices are dodge and roll, gain forward block, the next turn gain forward block. Dagger throw. You've seen before, that's the pay 1, deal 9, draw 1, discard 1. Or blade dance, pay 1, get 3 shivs in your hand. If you don't see anything that makes sense for the deck, like if you want to go for poison cards only, I do not see any poison cards here. Some are more generically useful, but again, that might alter the theme of the deck and make it a bit more inconsistent. Just things to think about. If you feel any of those make sense, go ahead and vote for it. Otherwise, #0 skips. Let's see what the chat decides. Chat leaning towards the skip. Decent call. I don't really like dodge and roll that much, to be honest. I feel like the block on it is too low. But we'll see. Hopefully it skips. If I have a choice between skip and dodge and roll. Oh, we got the card. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I mean, it'll be 5 defense, I guess. We drew exactly what I wanted, actually. We got lucky here. Oh, get wrecked. So he's dead in 2 turns. No, it will speed up his death a little more. No problems, Chris. It's fine. We like to live with the challenge. Also, he died instantly. I don't have to do anything. Man, that double poison damage is silly. GG. Outplayed. Right, chat? Normally that enemy is kind of brutal on, like, bad builds, but I think we got something okay going. So get ready, chat, to vote one more time for the deck. Again, I'm really hoping for a power here. We haven't seen any so far. You got Sucker Punch, we have Quick Slash, deal 8 damage, draw a card, or Heal Hook. Deal 5 damage if the enemy is weak, gain energy, and draw a card. We can leave 2 cards that deal weak at the moment. I don't know. I mean, as I said before, the more cards you add to a deck, the harder it is to draw your key cards. So just keep that in mind for consistency reasons. I mean, I see some draw cards in here, but we also have to kind of remember what we have in the deck so far. Like, I think when we were first starting, I think Sucker Punch would have been really good. But where we're at now, instead of Sucker Punch, we got the Noxious Clouds, or whatever it's called. That does the same role. We'll let it time out. Yeah, like, I could see the synergy with Heal Hook and Sucker Punch for sure, but it's not the build that we're going for. Question mark. Entering through a series of tomes, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however, you do notice black fog sleeping out from the sides. Obtain a relic, 50% chance of getting a curse. What do you say, Chad? Do I dare try to get a relic and potentially end up with Writhe instead? So 50-50 or just leave it alone. I think we will get 6 health if we do get the curse, but then again, that is a completely dead card, and it is always going to start our starting hand, which is not a very fun series of abilities for sure. So I'll let chat decide. I'll just open it up. Whoever happens to vote or say something first, I'll just add it. In the meantime, chat, remember to stay hydrated. Yeah, I don't know what this relic normally is, so I can't give you any inside information as to what the relic is. Chat says leave. Solid choice. Continue along the way, leaving the Forgotten Dead undisturbed. So potentially we could get another card upgrade here, because we're not even injured. It's actually a dumb run. Why don't our normal runs go like this? Ooh. Oh, we got both Envenom and Bouncing Flask at the same time. That's so unfortunate. I think I want to Bouncing Flask him into Flying Knee, into Backstab. And if we draw the triple poison, I think he's just dead. I don't think there's anything he could really do about it. So we're just holding out, chat. Hopefully he does not make it cost 1,000,000 points. Well, we didn't draw it, so it doesn't matter. We get a free strike. No reason not to do that. The block is pretty much guaranteed, but I don't need it. Guess I'll strike again. Yes. I mean, we're still doing a solid 15 a turn, but if we do get the double up, he is dead, I think, instantly. Ooh, that's gonna be a little closer than I thought, actually. Because he made that cost more. Just in case, let's get the free. Tripling that would do 42, which is actually not enough to kill him. That is a problem. I could play defensively for 13 block, but I'd still take damage. If Cloak and Dagger did not cost 2, we would have had an easy out here. I could do the Swift Potion to avoid damage, but fine. I don't know, chat. Should I even bother trying to Swift Potion? Like, I might as well just hold it for a boss. I'll just block. We'll take 10 damage, whatever. He's dead next turn. I'm not going to heal it. It's not enough for me to really care. So what would we have drawn? We would have drawn Dodge and Roll, Finisher, and Defend, and that would have been completely useless. So I'm glad we didn't do that. That would have been a waste. We got Cultist Potion, which makes our strength grow, I think, 1 every turn, which is a pretty solid boss potion. So get ready to vote, chat. Again, I'm really hoping for a power. We haven't seen one in a while. We got Masterful Stab, costs 1 additional energy for each time you use it in this combat, deal 12 damage. Endless Agony, deal 6 damage whenever you draw this card. Add a copy of it into your hand, exhaust, or slice. So we have all 0 costers, but none of them deal anything with poison. So if we're going for the poison theme, I think this would be an easy skip. Endless Agony, if we had some other scaling source of strength, is actually kind of fun. But we didn't draw any relics that really went into that, unfortunately. I think we did have a deck at one point where we just started like regenerating Endless Agonies, because we just kept purposely not playing them in our hand until we had like 14 or something. We just one-shot the boss. Yeah, it's a shame. It is definitely a fun card. That's probably my favorite card for them. It just doesn't work with the poison build. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of does with Empower, but it's not worth doing because it'll slow down your hand. Like, if you're looking for a specific combo, it's not really good by itself. So let's go ahead and upgrade a card. We are not injured enough to consider resting. Well, I can make Envenom only cost 1. Oh, I'm doing this, because this is a big reason I haven't been able to use it. It's actually really key. We have a choice of a shop. Potentially, we could buy another power here. Let's see what happens, chat. Noxious Fumes in the store again. Wow. I mean, Bane is for sale. I could technically get that. On pickup, raise your max health by 7 and heal all your HP. No, it's not bad, but it's not Noxious Fumes. Yeah, I think we're just gonna purchase this one outright. Gonna leave the store. I don't think anything else is interesting here. Hunting Potion adds 3 shift to your hand. I don't remember that potion. I wonder what patch they added that in. I literally have never seen this before. Let's go forward. I mean, I should probably do the one where I upgrade every card in my hand. This wouldn't be a bad fight for it, because it could potentially be really terrible. Would be worth using in this particular case, though. Man, I have Catalyst, but nothing to use it on. That is such a shame. I probably should roll through here. To draw in Venom. Play super defensively. Exhaust this. We now do apply Venom, which is kind of nice. So I'd really prefer not to take a ton of damage here. Dodge and roll does not really work with our build. It's unfortunate, because turn 2, we're going to have 14 block. I think I'm going to have to take 8 here. I don't think this is dodgeable. We got the poison engine started on her, at least. The goal is to kill her before she starts going into healing frenzy. Weaken him. Piercing Wail to reduce damage, maybe, into Bouncing Flask. Actually, I don't need to. He's weakened already. Let's just do Pouncing Flask. Ooh, that is a lot of poison in the back row. Kind of like that. Block for the sake of blocking. Why not? Unfortunately, I think they are going to get the heal. And anytime... Oh, they actually strength up. That was kind of a mistake on their part, because I'm about to do a ton of damage here. Kill her immediately. So she's at 16. One more hit, and I think she's dead. Noxious Fumes. Ooh, finisher? It does apply per hit. Nice. And I could just Noxious Fume him, I think. Good. He's going to potentially do a lot of damage here, but we got Piercing Wail. Excellent. He's only going to deal 6 now. And... Oh, I didn't draw any defensive cards. That sucks. Well, Flying Knee, I guess, into Strike. Super unfortunate. I have to take more damage here. Another moment where we're going to take a lot of damage. Oh, we got shivs. Nice. Get some poison on them. So the shivs are going to start adding up for sure. As long as they play defensively here and don't take any more damage, I think we'll be okay. We've already put 15 poison on him, which is really solid. I think he's dead. He is. Goodbye. The finisher is now our best poison applier. You're ready to vote, chat. We have Dagger Throw, Blade Dance, and Deflect again. See, we're having a little bit of a dead hand, I would say. Unfortunately. I would like to discard some cards. We'll probably do that, hopefully, in the third act, if we could get there. So far, the events, we haven't really gotten any opportunities to get rid of things. That's voting between Blade Dance and Skip. See, I'm a little worried because our defensive cards are kind of bad. I'm just worried that if we draw way too much offense, we're not going to get a block when we need it. Can I look at how many cards I have? I do. Yes, we have 5 defensive cards, and that will be... Oh, no, we have 6. Look at Dagger. I guess that's okay. Like, Shiv is very useful once we get Envenom, for sure, because that's just free poison. It does stack well with Finisher. I mean, it's not like it doesn't have synergy. Oh, I think it's skipped. That's fine. I don't think it matters one way or another. Start each combat with 1 strength. Okay. Not, like, game-changing or anything, but I like it. I really hope we have enough health to make it to that campfire. We're definitely resting there. Please don't be a battle. Unfortunate. Let's get an Envenom out and start dealing some damage as fast as we can. Unfortunately, we just applied 6 poison. Not terrible. Back row might die with a Shiv if we draw it. But if we don't draw defense here, we are going to die. For sure. This is a lot of damage that they could deal. Did not really draw anything super useful here. Best I could do is stall. I don't have enough to kill all of them. Like, I could technically nerf the back one. I could try to rely on Bouncing Flask to get the last kill. Because, I mean, it's... Well, actually, no. With our 14 block, I think we're okay. As long as I dodge and roll here. And we'll do Crippling Cloud, I think, actually. that's the right play. Yeah, that's the right play. Because he's dead no matter what next turn. Too bad we don't have Corpse Explosion. Yeah, I don't think we have all the cards unlocked. We did not. We only played through once, as a reminder. Cloak and Net. Ooh. Some block in here. So we could probably kill this guy. I'll just or do a lot of damage. We're tempted to do damage and try to kill them. I mean, I have 18 block. That's more than enough. Maybe, or I could just Noxious Fumes. I guess it doesn't really matter. No, Flying Energy is more useful here. I guess I get to draw one more attack. Let's just burst the front row. There we go. Front row is dead no matter what. I don't think we have to do anything else. We can now focus on the middle. The 12 and 12, that is a lot of damage we have to prevent. Unless I get Piercing Wail, that's actually super useful. Nice. That was actually really clutch. Hit 2 defends into a knee. And then the front row guy should die by himself. We just have to do 26 damage to the back row and he's dead. Let's weaken him. We just have to survive 11 block. I think we could do this. I think we got this, chat. So a little scary. I'm glad we got the block when we did. I could do pretty much anything and I think he's dead. But I think we'll disrespect him with Cloak and Dagger into Catalyst for max disrespect. Get wrecked. Right, chat? Get wrecked. Disrespected, chat. We got a colorless potion. Nice. We'll probably be using that if we end up in a boss fight. And get ready to vote. We got Quick Slash again, Dagger Spray, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. That's actually weirdly good at applying poison. Or Burst, this turn your next skill is played twice. Oh! Burst has really good synergy with our deck. Now, it's not outright a poison card, but for people not aware, our Exhaustible that triples poison can be played twice. So that'll 6 times the poison. Or if we draw it, because it's infinite play, it gives us 6 Shiv. Yeah, Burst with Catalyst is really, really, really strong. If we end up with multiple bursts, like that's completely okay. And keep in mind, we have a couple of ones that we have skill defenses, so this also counts as a double block. So this is like getting double blocks potentially, or the one that gives 6 block and 2 shivs will give us 12 block and 4 shivs. The burst overall is just extremely good. A really, really solid choice for our deck. Coming up to a boss, we'll probably play Colorless Potion immediately. I really don't want to mess around with them. Of course, their Violence put right into your draw pile of your hand. Gain 2 block, draw a card. Thinking ahead, draw 2 cards. But it's random. I think I'll just take Finesse for now. It's just a free draw. I don't think none of these are really what I was looking for, honestly. Like the closest is maybe thinking ahead, but then it gets exhausted. Finesse is just free card draw. I mean, I have no reason not to do this. Let's go ahead and neutralize him to reduce damage. And we could probably Piercing Wail them. That way we only have to resist 7 damage. Dodge and roll might be good for us here. That gives us enough defense. We could backstab into a finisher. We almost killed the back row. So we negated potentially what would be a ton of damage there. And the extra block was actually useful. If we could kill the back row, that would be amazing for us, because that tends to be the most damaging one. We do 14. Let's go ahead and play probably Crippling Cloud. Well, they'll be dead in a couple turns. I could technically Catalyst right now. Don't think it's worth it, though. Unless I really want the back row dead. Something like that's probably okay. The back row, if we have to, one hit will kill him. Otherwise, we can ignore him. He's gonna let us ignore him. Oh, we could burst a Bouncing Flask, but then we have no defense. Oh, I could burst for 18 block, but we're in kind of a bad position right now. Ooh. I mean, I guess we could try to pray. Because this would be... This would potentially be 27 defense? Would that be enough to ignore all damage? It's close. I'll do it once. I really don't want to take this much damage. Okay, back row's dead no matter what, and I think we only take 1 damage from that, which is not terrible. Oh, we take more than I thought. We'll take 5. I kind of can't afford to take the damage there, so back row we could ignore. Hopefully we get something nice here. Got in Venom, Cloak and Dagger, not bad. Venom... Ooh, we're gonna take 20 here? That's not good. Let's go ahead and weaken up the front row. Well, we'll take 13. Not good, but we'll definitely need to rest. So now if I can double poison, this is the turn I'd want to use it. Redraw, why not? Ooh, we are not getting good draws. That is just unfortunate. Deal 10. I can't see how much poison he has. He's gonna take 9, so I could deal 10. That'll put him at 13. 2 strikes should kill him. Due to the doubling of poison. Okay, that was better than playing defensively. I think that was a good play. We still have poison on him. And if I just play defensively from here on out, I think we win. But we definitely want that rest for sure. I'm gonna hold the ritual for the final battle if we're able. And I could just burst to defend. There's really no downside to that. Oh, because I don't have any other cards. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I think we win no matter what in 2 turns, but hopefully we can do some damage here. You know what? We'll triple the triple. 139 poison. Get absolutely wrecked. 141 poison, chat. Get wrecked. Perish. So anyway, if you want to see what's going to happen to a boss later, got the courier. Restocks cards, relics, and potions. All prices are reduced by 20%. Interesting. So get ready to vote, chat. We have Slice, deal 9 damage. Sneaky Strike, we've seen before. Or Footwork, gain 2 dexterity. I don't know if dexterity is worth it at this point. We don't really have the best defensive cards at the moment. I feel like we have more of an issue of like what to do there. It's like, it is useful, but it's like, do I really want to draw it? It's the same question. So I'm just worried about consistency. It's like, how much defense would that add? It would give us up to 8 on a block. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Yeah, I'm just worried I'm gonna draw this instead of poison and not be able to poison them for like 2 turns. We're at 23 cards, which is really high, I would say, for a deck size, unless you're going for like a crazy challenge. So we'll see what happens, chat. Got 1 question mark before the campfire. Please do not be an encounter, or I'm gonna be very sad. Not an encounter, thank you. Chat, do I read the Cursed Tome, or do I just leave? Do I even want to risk it? Like, we're really low on health. I don't remember what this does offhand, but I'll read the description as chat decides. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you're familiar with. I really don't remember what this does offhand, to be honest with you. I think we have seen this exactly once in one of our other runs. I'm not going to say this is brand new, but it's been a while. I don't know what it'll do. It might force us to have cards in our deck, if I had to guess. Probably leaning towards leave. Cal wants me to read. Okay, chat's make... Okay, well... Kirk, we're about to lose 1 health. Odd, the book seems to be about an ancient named Yao. This piques your interest, but you have general feeling of malaise. Ancient of Resurrection Yao was exiled to the bottom of the Spire. You feel compelled to read more, your body begins to age, so we just took even more damage. Seeking vengeance, Yao blesses outsiders, using them for her own purposes. You start to feel very weak and tired. We lost another 3 health. Or we could try to attain the book and lose an insane amount of health, or stop reading. I'm gonna take the book, because honestly, if we're gonna read it at this point, there's no point to have taken the other health loss. First attack costs 2 or more is played twice. Upon pickup, obtain a special curse. It's not good. Oh no, I don't know if I want curses. That's not useful to us at all. Do we even have an attack that costs 2? Yeah, that's brutal. I think I'm gonna skip this. I don't even think we have an attack that qualifies for that. Yeah, we literally don't. Literally useless. Ooh. Well, we're gonna rest. Not worth at all. I'm gonna have to rest a second time, unfortunately, because we lost a ton of health from that. I could just play very defensive here, I guess. Like, Venom into Cloak and Dagger, B2 Shivs, which is poison, Backstab, which is poison, into Footwork. This isn't too bad. So again, if this fight draws out with the monster, we at least have a good head start. Random cost is kind of brutal for us. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is so bad. I can't even play anything. Oh no, chat. This is really bad. It hit all of our best cards. I'm gonna have to Bouncing Flask and pray. We cannot let this fight draw out more than 1 more. I'll take 1 damage, but I need this fight to end immediately. Yeah, that might have killed us. We'll see. It really depends on what we draw here. We got a free Flying Knee. Oh, we got Catalyst for free? Oh, we got really lucky, actually. Like a Crippling Cloud, I think. And then just Catalyst for the win. Okay, we got really lucky there. They could have made Catalyst really expensive. Ooh, dodge that bullet. Power Potion, nice. I'm definitely going to use that on the upcoming boss fight. Get ready, chat, to vote. We have Deadly Poison, which is a skill. Pay 1, apply 5 poison. We have Sucker Punch, as you've seen before, or Terror. Apply 99 vulnerable exhaust. That is such a ridiculous number, but we don't really do physical strikes. Man, if we were playing a Shiv build, this would have been so god tier. Deadly Poison, I can respect that. Keep in mind, with our Burst skill, we could potentially apply 10 poison. So there's a lot of synergy with the Burst we picked up earlier. But yeah, Terror looks like so much fun. Just not for this build. I know, 99 vulnerable. Yeah, for a Shiv build, this would have been like godlike. So I will definitely take this opportunity to rest. I will not upgrade a card, and we will probably use a Power Potion immediately. And we're gonna hopefully hold on to our other potions until the end. I want to save the blue potion for the next act, if possible. We are healing. I'm taking no chances. Yeah, that book really messed us up, chat. Oh boy. Say goodbye to that 14 health. Ooh, not my favorite fight. Yikes. What would be good to double up here? I think it would probably be Cloak and Dagger. Do that. Oh, I can't use... Finisher, I didn't think about that. That was a misplay. That was a misplay. I thought it enough. I'm gonna keep, actually, nah. I'm not gonna keep it. My bad, chat. I didn't count the points. I thought I had one more for some reason. Next turn we have 14 guard. They are gonna start getting poisoned. Nice. Oh, I don't have to play that defensively. Sure, why not? Oh, I forgot to use the power. I should probably use that before too much longer, because I'm about to take a lot of damage potentially here. Let's use it right now. Gain 2 intangible at the end of your turn, lose 1 dexterity. Yeah, why not? Thinking about it. Maybe play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Wait. Does that mean this applies poison, or is this just free damage? I don't know how that works. Or I could get another Noxious Fumes. I mean, this will ignore damage that I take. And I have no defense, so I'm about to take like 30 damage. I think I actually have to choose this one. Yeah, I don't think I have a choice here. Oh, I drew nothing but useless things for this. I wish I had more to triplicate. Most unfortunate, chat. I think we're about to take a ton of damage here no matter what. You think it will work with Envenom? Oh, sorry, I read that too late. Oh, it just lasts for 2 turns of invulnerability. Nice. Well, I think at this point I should probably Bouncing Flask. The guy in the middle is basically dead no matter what. The Tangible 2 definitely saved us there. We would have died without that, by the way. Okay, we're immune to Frail at least. He's not attacking right now, which is like the only saving grace. Let's try to weaken him a bit more. We have to do 9 damage to him. I think we could probably do that. We have Empower, right? I kind of lost track. I'm assuming we do. So I could do 2 strikes here and this should kill him. Yeah, that'll kill him. And we can Deadly Poison the back row. Yeah, I think that was a good plan. Kills the front row. And if we get the Triplicate Poison, this should actually kill him, potentially. So if he doesn't do anything here, this is probably for the best. Really unfortunate. We didn't draw anything useful. I mean, I guess we did 31 damage, which is better than nothing, but unfortunately now he's going to get to summon. Hopefully I could get the Triplicate here. I did. Oh, I got Burst. Perish. 301 poison, GG. Chat, outplayed. Goodbye. Ooh, we got a skill potion. Get ready to vote, chat, on another card. We got Wraith Form, which saved us in the previous run. Malaise. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak, exhaust. Oh, that's permanent. Ooh, interesting. And Unload, which we've seen before. So very interesting choices. Wraith Form is mostly a dead card, to be honest with you. It's just really, really lucky we got it for free. 3 power is really hard to draw into unless we get a relic that gives us more than 3 energy a turn. But Malaise is probably the only one I would even consider, if you even want it. Because we have other ways to get around it. It's like not game changing necessarily. So I'm fine with whatever the chat decides. I'm just happy we got Wraith Form when it was free. Just that is literally the only reason we didn't die, I'm pretty sure. So we would have taken like 70 damage. We drew into no block for 2 turns in a row, which is gross. Absolutely gross. Yeah, if we had more energy cards. Oh, chat shows Malaise at the last second. See, what kind of items are we getting in the chest here? We have double the effectiveness of potions. Empty cage upon pickup, remove 2 cards from your deck. Interesting. Astrolabe upon pickup, transform 3 cards then upgrade them. Ooh, transform is random. I don't know if we want to do that necessarily. I mean, I guess you could transform our strikes, technically. So double effectiveness of potions is like pretty easy choice. Empty cage, we have a lot of dead cards. That might not be a bad choice. Astrolabe, I could technically upgrade our strikes, and almost no matter what it gives us, I think it would be useful. So honestly, chat, I think all of them are fairly safe choices, so whatever you think makes the most sense. We have a lot of starting cards in our hands, which don't really do anything. Uh-oh, chat's not able to make a decision. The voting has ended. Okay, just let me know, chat. I'm just gonna let you know nobody voted. So if nobody seriously has a vote, I will proceed. Or if you want another chance at it, I just have to open the chest. Chat couldn't decide. As I was gonna say, at minimum, Sacred Bark. If you really cannot decide something, you could pick that. Or I guess it doesn't matter. Before we'll let chat vote again. So we have Sacred Bark doubles the effectiveness of potions. Empty Cage, which removes 2 cards from our deck, which we have a lot of cards that probably don't do anything. Astrolabe, which lets us transform 3 random cards, or transform 3 cards, and then make them into something else, but they're upgraded. So I think all of these are potentially useful. I could see use cases for any of these, honestly. Yeah, like just as a reminder for what our deck looks like, we could probably get rid of the strikes. I think I want to draw them that much. If we end up with that. Yeah, or we upgrade the strikes into something else. Like instead of strikes, if these were defensive cards, I think that would be great. But we don't have a lot of control with what it turns into. Chat is going for card removal. Yeah, I think all 3 of these are actually fairly useful. It's a shame we didn't get one with energy. Like, this is where if we said, like, we skipped the shop, or excuse me, we can't upgrade a card anymore, but we get free energy, this would have been it. I'm probably going to get rid of one of our standard strikes, because we have a lot of damage skills already. Especially with Cloak and Dagger. I'm going to get rid of 1 strike. And should I get rid of anything else that we really don't want? Like, I could technically keep dodge and roll. It is sometimes useful. Chat have any preference what we for our last card? I think Survivor is useful to duplicate, so I'm never going to remove that. Like, the most I would remove is 2 Shiv. Your ad blocker doesn't work for Twitch anymore. That's interesting, Ping. But welcome, Ping. Hope you're doing well. Not sure what to tell you. I don't think I really get ads on the browser. So yeah, we're definitely going to remove 1 strike. I think that for sure. But whether we remove a 2nd strike or remove one of these other cards, I'm not as certain about. Backstab, I think we should always keep. Remove 2nd strike? I mean, it could. I mean, we're going to get attack stuff anyway. Oh, really unfortunate our boss was a dual boss. That's actually unfortunate. It's not the worst thing it could have been. If it was the wolf that revives, that would have been the absolute worst boss for us. I would have felt sad. I would have been like, GG chat. Yeah, they're bad, but they're not as bad as the wolf. The wolf when the poison builds are horrendous. I'm just like, why? Yeah, donut time, chat. If it's turn, it gets 3 strength. Interesting. Neutralize, we'll do a good one. I'm gonna do Flying Knee for sure. Survivor, get rid of dodge and roll, because I don't really need it at the moment. We'll go for Backstab into Finisher. Get a lot of damage there, and ignore damage from the enemy. Yeah, Wolf is super cheaty. Yeah, unfortunately, Ping, we're on a single path. Ooh. Boost for strength. I mean, I could do footwork to make defend better. into Piercing Whale. Probably fine. Actually, I didn't need to use Piercing Whale. That's okay. I forgot to account for our base defense. Ooh. Super unfortunate. Can I kill him in time, though, is the question. This will do 16 poison. 21. That's not enough. Well, we're about to take some damage here, chat. I'll at least reduce some of it. Better than nothing, I guess. Unfortunate. Yeah, he got kind of strong kind of quick, but you know what? It's okay. Catalyst, die. GG. Yeah, basically as soon as we draw a Catalyst with any poison, it's over. Oh, we drew a potion immediately. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen. So we're going to use a potion, I think, no matter what, next battle, so that this doesn't happen. Add a card to my deck. Sure, get ready to vote, chat. We got Dodge and Roll upgraded, Calculated Gamble plus, or a Deadly Poison plus. I don't know, chat. As I said before, our deck is kind of full. I don't know if you, like, do you really want to get extras of things? I don't think we do. I think I'm okay with this. I'm kind of leaning towards nothing if I were to offer an opinion. Eric is really banking on that we get a shop and I have money in order to get the remove and whatever else it gives us. I mean, you could technically do it, but I'm like, do I really want to get Dodge and Roll and pay 120 to remove the other one? Not really. Discard and draw can help. It can. It's a -1 in the hand draw, though, so I just prefer not to have to use them in the first place. Okay, if we can upgrade our starting hand here, I think this would be useful. Use this. Blaze plus, nice. Some dexterity here. Kill this guy instantly, preferably. Nice. I'll hold on to Malaise Plus for now. If we have to play defensively, at least we can draw stuff in the future. So we're gonna get 14 block here, so hopefully we get our better powers on this draw. We did. We got Cloak and Dagger. Excellent. Didn't get anything too crazy other than that, though. This will do Bouncing Flask. Ooh, it's spread it out evenly. That's a little unfortunate. Let's do some basic things. Better. Figure I might as well injure the one with the least health. So we didn't get any interesting powers, but they're also not attacking at all, which is kind of funny. And I'll take that. I mean, if they don't want to do anything, Chad, I mean, I'll just win by default. The Dodge and Roll might actually be useful here if they attack next turn. I'm probably going to draw into nothing. Or they'll just not draw anything at all. That's fine. They'll just waste their time. Fine, chat. Apparently. Well, anyway. Do they attack, or did they only do this? Okay. Well, you know what, chat? You know what time it is. Put them at 1 health for the disrespect. Then we're going to burst the Catalyst for maximum disrespect. Take 175. Perish. Got Cunning Potion. Add 3 Shift Your Hand. Really good if we have Envenom, because that's basically 6 poison. I think that's a good draw for us. Oh, and we voted immediately. Piercing Whale, we've seen before. Dash, we've seen before. Leg Sweep is our first defensive skill. Applies weak, gain 11 block. It is rather expensive, though, and it doesn't have any upgrades. So just consider we are at the tail end of the game. If we are going to get a defensive upgrade, I imagine we'll probably purchase it from the shop. But we have enough gold to get a relic at this point. So hopefully we get a really solid merchant. That's what I'm banking on. I really want a good relic from the shop. Yeah, the 3 shivs with this build is actually crazy, because we could potentially end up doing 15 damage, and then that adds another 18 damage from Finisher. So we could just do 31 in Burst just from the potion. So if we get any other attacks, which we do with innate backstab, I think we do 60 damage immediately. So if we see something we really don't like, I could just play the delete button. I'm going to keep that ritual all the way to the final battle, because I'm assuming this one doesn't go to the heart. I'm assuming. I've never actually beaten the challenge before. Yeah, we have one shop. That's it? We only have one shop that entire trip? That sucks. Well, hopefully we don't fight anything too crazy here. If we do, I'm playing Shiv immediately. Blowing Tesseract spinning and shifting gently in the air. Oh, I think this is a good one for us. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to choose to only add one card to our deck, because I think our deck is really solid. So we're going to touch the sensory stone. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? Draw a random card. Oh, we can also skip it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is fair, chat. We get to see what card we will probably end up skipping. But who knows? Maybe it's a godlike power. So let's not just assume it'll be terrible. Choices are Panic Button, gain 30 block. You cannot gain block from cards for 2 turns. Interesting. Discovery, choose 1 of 3 random cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. Ooh. Very interesting. Dark Shackles, enemy loses 9 strength this turn. Exhaust. So this one is just a stronger version of the one that we already have. Very interesting choices. Yeah, this one is pretty interesting, I would say. Especially if we can double play this. Because then we get 2 free cards. That one's probably the most interesting. Panic Button may or may not save us. It's very risky. It's something I would do on like a turn 3 scenario to survive a boss, and that's about it. We can gain block from cards, so technically I could do that on turn 1. And then ignore 1 turn of not getting blocked from cards, because the other one's from a relic. I think that was actually not too bad. Triumph, the remains of a ghostly creature, sink slowly into the mud before you, barely visible in the moonlight. You've proven yourself amongst your sisters. Standing victoriously, you wait in silence as the others ceremoniously place the creature's skull atop your head. The ritual has concluded. You head towards the spire. Okay. Again, I really do not want to battle here, but we'll see what happens. Be expected, chat. I think the right call here would be to neutralize into backstab. Actually, I'll hold on to backstab. Ooh, we made it not attack this turn. I might just malaise it here, actually, and keep the backstab for later. I think that's the right play. Yeah, I think that's a good play for us. Oh wait, next turn. If it's very aggressive, it doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, see that? We just have to resist 9, which we already do. We could do Envenom and get a strike. That way we can apply some poison. And yeah, that's it. Worth it. I wish we had a defensive thing here. I might flask this. I wish we had 1 more defensive card. Is it worth flasking? We don't have anything to use with a finisher here. So do I take the 10 damage, or do I force a reroll? It is a spaghetti monster. It's got the meatballs and everything. Good point, sir, Magic Penguin. Would be the right play here. I don't really want to take that much damage, but we need to do something. I think for now I'm going to play Bouncing Flask and think about our final card. Because we do need the fight to end eventually. I'm going to play Dodge and Roll here. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, that's potentially a lot of damage. I don't like that at all. Can we stop that? Discovery, random card costs 0. Yes, please. Draw into Blade Dance? Yes. Right, chat? Yes. Oh no, it has so much shield, I can't get through it. Oh, this is a problem. That is so annoying. Can I really not get through its defense? Because if I triplicate that, that's not enough. Save me, Shiv? Okay, that's better. Went back to 21. 22 triplicated is 66. I have another defensive potion. Dang. This is not a good matchup for us. I think I'm gonna have to eat the damage. And then pray it dies next turn. Damn, we're at 43 already. Not great. But at least it's over. And I guess I can burst Crippling Cloud him for disrespect. Yeah, we just didn't draw our poison card. Again, we're seeing the downside of having too many cards. It just took too long to draw, so we took damage. Let's add a card to our deck, potentially. We'll see what it is. We got Caltrops. Whenever you attack, deal 3 damage. Poison Stab, deal 6 damage, apply 3 poison. Interesting. Or another Bouncing Flask. Bouncing Flask is already... I don't... I'm gonna disagree with Choud on that. We already are kind of... We don't really need another Bouncing Flask. I'm gonna put the controller down. I'm really concerned about that, because if I draw... I'm feeling very torn. I don't know if I like Poison Stab either, to be honest. I mean, Poison Stab would have been useful earlier. Just kind of one of those things. As I said before, I don't like having a large deck when we're playing. And I'm really worried, because we're already seeing how hard it is to draw into Catalyst. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully we can mix up the cards a little with the Merchant. That's where Ping was saying if we could reshuffle the hand. It might be useful, but what would be better is if we can remove a card. Let's see, what are we gonna draw? We drew Poison Stab? It's not bad. But let's see what the Merchant has. Prevent HP damage the first time you take damage. I'm really tempted to get that. Attack each combat deals 8. Oh, only your first attack. Combat reward screen now contains colorless cards from other decks. Fossilized Helix will help us kind of win. Another burst is interesting, though. Just thinking about it. This is kind of like guaranteeing this is like the win more button. I don't know if we need the win more button. We need the I need to win in the first place button, which I think is this. So, do we really not have enough to card remove and do this? That is such a shame. That is like a heartbreaker, chat. We're off by 3 gold. I would have removed one of our strikes because we got Poison Stab, and then I would have said, like, good play. I think we have to take this. I think we have to take this. Because this is like having potentially like 20 health on one of the bosses. I take it. I don't really want another Noxious Fumes. Oh, it re-rolled on the spot. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand can cost 0 that turn. Dang, that one would have been really fun as well. What a shame. Okay, we're definitely just resting. I want that health. But at least we're at 76 health. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we kept that permanently. Ew. Oh, I didn't realize we kept that permanently. That sucks. Well, I guess we got 6 health out of it. I thought it went away at the end of combat. Whoops. I probably should have removed that. Oh well. Who knows? Maybe we'll come across another Merchant. Again, we ignore damage once a turn. Preferably, we don't have to worry about that at all. Let's go for a defend and a... I think poison would be better here. Yeah, I think it would be. Yeah, that way we don't have to worry about any damage at all. Good play. I'm gonna make sure he takes some damage. So if we have to kill the front line, it's not too bad. We'll get 14 block no matter what next turn. The one in the middle will slowly lose health. So we will get an Envenom, interesting. Noxious Fumes, maybe. I'm gonna play defensive here. So the front row is almost dead without us needing to do anything. Unfortunately, the back row will lose its ability to ignore poison thanks to the power-up. Nice. Potentially 20 damage we're going to take here. I'm going to Discovery for something. Oh, it's completely random. Oh, I thought it was from our deck. I misunderstood. Ooh. Gain 5 block. Not remove. Maybe. Big Slash is free 8 and draw a card. I'm gonna take the Blur. I want the defense. I think we have to hit him here or we're gonna be in trouble. Oh, I should have done Flying Knee. That was foolish. I didn't look at my energy total. We're gonna take damage here. I don't think I can avoid that. Anyway, we avoided the Exploder damage. We're gonna take 8 here. Not the oh no, Buffer. Buffer ignored 1 hit. Nice. I want to probably neutralize into... Probably get rid of Piercing Veil. And just Bounding Flask. That went actually extremely well for us. Perfect. Front row is dead. And next turn, the back row is dead as well. We didn't have to get through his armor. Okay, we got a little lucky there with how it bounced. But we'll take it. Goodbye. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we got another choice for a card, chat. Let's see what happens. Ooh, interesting cards. We have Fletchettes, deal 6 damage for each skill in your hand. Not really our deck. Infinite Blades, an 8 at the start of your turn. Add a Shiv into your hand. Kind of one of those generically useful ones. Outmaneuver, next turn gain 3 energy. Very interesting choices, I would say. Yeah, Fletchettes doesn't fit our build. The other 2 potentially could. But I'm also okay with the skip, I think. Yeah, the thing with the Infinite Blades is just it's free poison application. And it just guarantees we could get the multi-hits. We'll always start with this power. So I will potentially always have a damaging card. Yeah, because we have Envenom, so every time we hit them, we get 2 poison. So we just get guaranteed 2 extra poison a turn. Outmaneuver could be useful because we're kind of having an energy crisis. We only have 1 Flying Knee. So we have to make it potentially 3 more battles before we get another healing. But if it goes well, I won't heal. Oh, we got an elite battle. That is unfortunate. Noxious, we'll do Infinite Blades. Dodge and roll. Noxious Fumes. I don't have enough energy to do any of this, which is unfortunate. I mean, I could backstab, I guess. Now, let's go for the 5 defense next turn. If I remember correctly, he gets really strong and then randomly intangible. So, like, right now I can't hurt him. But he's going to do a lot of damage to me, potentially. Oh, so it also applies to poison. That's kind of trolly. Right, chat? That's a little trolly. Oh, well. I mean, we won't take any damage here, so energy buffer is fine. Again, we can ignore 1 hit, so here's our opportunity to attack. We could potentially envenom him here, which I think is a good call. We're gonna do it. That way he dies in basically 2 turns. We should be fine. So unfortunately, he's gonna become immune again this turn. We just have to survive this hit, and we should be fine. I'm going to burst our Cloak and Dagger. And I'm gonna Discovery. Apply Poison in week 2. Oh, interesting. It even lets you get other powers. Oh, that card's actually way more useful than I thought it was. Let's go ahead and Crippling Cloud him so I don't take as much damage here. I think that's the right call. Just Shiv, 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 Shiv. Just get rid of him from our hands. So he's dead in next turn if we get any damage at all. we will. Well, I did that out of order, but we should still be fine. We still did exactly how much we needed to do. GG, outplayed. Worth. We got Strawberry. Upon pickup, raise your max health by 7. Really, really good, because we're going to be tanking some hits for that. Infinite Blades again, because I think they're added to your deck permanently. I hope they're not. Are they? I don't think they are. No, I don't think it is ping. Or we would have something after Infinite Blades Plus. I mean, like, I could keep drawing them in the same duel, for sure. But they're not permanently added. Let's take a look at a card, potentially to add to our hand. Their choices are Quick Slash, deal 8, draw 1. Tactician Plus, unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain 2 energy, or Doppelganger. Next turn, gain X cards and X energy exhaust. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if any of these are really useful for our build, but they're there. Yeah. If this would somehow be Doppelganger Plus, I think I'd be more tempted to get this. Just because it would be like, I would play it at the end of the turn and get 1 extra card, 1 extra energy. But as is, I'm feeling very good about beating this upcoming boss because A, we have energy buffer, and now we have more than our starting health normally. So I'm going to choose not to rest here. Hopefully we could get 1 more card upgrade before the end. And we'll just pick and choose something that makes sense to us. Yeah, Infinite Blades Plus, very useful for just applying that poison. So even if we end up with more defensive cards, it's not too bad. Yeah, none of these really fit the poison build necessarily. We get 1 more chance at a relic. Let's see what our choices are, chat. Choices are nothing. We just get Centennial. First time you lose hit point, draw 3 cards. Okay. That is a great backup strategy because that means if I end up with no poison cards, I think that solves a lot of the issues that we have. So 50 gold, not bad. We just got to get through 2 more encounters, and then we'll probably upgrade a card. So this guy, I think we have to constantly deal damage or he'll do a ton back to us. So things like Infinite Blade is going to be extremely useful here. Cloak and Dagger, I think, is also extremely useful. Because every time we deal damage, he deals that much less to us. You can see already we reduce his damage to 8. He's still going to hurt us here, which is unfortunate. I wanted to actually play Noxious Fumes, but I want to keep our energy buffer, so I think I'm just going to play End here. So we'll just keep whittling him. Play with Envenom, get a Shiv. That's going to help us go. We'll play Discovery. End of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Masterful Stab, cost 1 each time you deal it. Deal 12. Draw 1 card, discard a card. Lead Plans is useful. I could go for Masterful Stab for just damage. We'll take Late Plans, though. Right now, he's going to deal a ton of damage to us unless we start doing something to him. So I guess I could just go... We'll take the energy buffer here, I think. Yeah, we'll energy buffer. We'll hold on to Deadly Poison, I think. Oh, and the poison is going to continuously weaken him, too. Okay, so it's good that we did that. So we had no more buffer. We got to remove 50, which is going to be annoying. We could burst him for 10. That could be useful. Then we lose the ability to weaken him. Okay, so that removes 15 from him. Removed even more. I might play a skill here to not take a bazillion damage. Reduce the cost of all cards by 1. Yeah, I think we're gonna play Crippling Cloud, so I don't die instantly. Into Footwork, into Defend, into Strike. I think that's the right play. I mean, we're gonna... Oh, we might not actually take any damage thanks to Poison. Okay, so that was the right call. That was absolutely the right call. We only took 2 damage from that. That's not bad at all. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and neutralize. And shiv him. And I think at this point it's GG. Because I can just Bouncing Stab him into poison, or I can Bouncing Flask him. I think Bouncing Flask is better. And he can eat a Catalyst, chat. And he is super tanky, by the way. Ridiculous. What card do I want to retain? Blaze, why not? Wow. Okay, so we managed to outscale him, chat. That's all that matters. What would have been a really nasty fight is actually not too bad for us. We'll just shiv him a lot. Oh, and we get to apply a lot of finishers here. Nice. We'll hold on to Malaise again, why not? Actually, we'll hold on to Deadly Poison. I think this is GG, chat, for him. This could have been really ugly normally. Oh, he died finally. Wow, he had so much health, chat. Well, we get to apply 6 poison on a potion? Okay. Get the poison build rolling, why not? Get to add a card to our deck as well. Let's take a look. What was our reward for surviving those, like, bazillion turns? Okay, let's see what we got. Dagger Spray deals 4 to everybody. Dagger Throw, Shiv. I think we're okay, chat. I think you guys picked out some really solid cards. Yeah, the fact that we can burst a Discovery is kind of interesting. I misread that as choose 1 of 3 random cards from your deck to add to your hand. That's why I was, like, less certain about this. But this is just literally, it could be anything. So I love cards that could be anything. Yeah, like, this could end up being another Infinite Blades, as we saw earlier. So I really get to choose on the fly. Man, I wish I could have, like, a whole deck of these. I'd be playing the Defect with that all day, chat. Yeah, everything else is just okay. I don't think it really applies to our build. But I'm glad we got the triple poison with Burst, as we got our main boss killing ability. So I'm glad that it's working out for us, chat. I think we'll just take it on into the end. I'm not going to heal for 70. As long as we don't take crazy damage here, we're fine. A Spaghetti Monster again, oh no. I don't want to see the Spaghetti Monster. Oh no, I made the attack worse. Oh, I hate that. Man, we're about... Oh, no, I have Energy Buffer. Thank you, Energy Buffer. Man, I hate this monster, chat. I hate that I don't know what it rotates into. I think that's the big problem with it. Really? Okay. Let's do that. Like, we need to get poison on him. Yeah, I do not like this monster. Okay, we need 15 defense, and that's all I want. Ooh. I think using Neutralize might actually backfire on us. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I could always see. I guess I could always do this just to see. That's actually not too bad. Then I can play, maybe Bouncing Flask into Catalyst. Let's eat the damage. Or hold on to Catalyst. I'm gonna hold on to Catalyst, actually. I think this is okay. We'll take the 1 damage here, chat. Gotta survive 3 more turns. Yeah, we're gonna get burst. Nice. So if I don't do anything, it's gonna take a lot of damage here. I think it's the right play. I think we don't want to do anything. I'll Noxious Fumes for more damage, and probably Crippling Cloud it. Yeah, that way next turn it's weakened. I think this is the right play. That way, if I do have to burst it, we only have to do 15 damage, potentially. Oh, it added a curse to our deck. We got Catalyst. GG, die. Discovery, why not? Play random cards, it's fine. Right, chat, who cares? Perish. Well, I mean, I guess we have more health. Let's add a card to our deck. Deadly Poison, Bouncing Flask, or Dagger Throw. I don't think we need any of these. We're fine, chat. We have the endgame build. We don't need to do anything else. We have won, as far as I'm concerned. We just have to make it to the finish line. So again, if this is not a run to the heart, I think we win. Because I'm not really scared of Donut when we have energy buffer plus all these other things. Like, granted, if I take too long, it'll be bad. And granted, I won't be able to catalyst both of them, which is a shame. As Kirk is saying, I think I'm missing a Corpse Explosion, which I think would really benefit the Poison build. However, we have Bouncing Flask, we have Poison Stab, we have Envenom. I think we have enough that we could kind of chip away at the enemies if needed. Not too bad. We just gotta make it to the finish line. Right, Ping? Just like Yakuza 5, you just gotta push on through until you hit the credits. No matter how brutal the journey is. Oh boy. Not worth healing. Let's go for an upgrade. What could we upgrade? That is tempting. And this is permanent with no exhaust. That is really interesting. Chat. Oh, chat. Oh my gosh. Chat, yes? Yes, I would like my skill to be played twice. Every time, chat. GG. I think we might hit the 999 poison, potentially. Wow. So on our block skills, that is... Basically, if I get a 7 defense card, we are adding another 21 on top of that. So that is our savior. We just got to get to the finish line. If we don't take any damage, I'll upgrade one more card. But we got an energy buffer. Starting with Backstab, not bad. Infinite Blades, why not? Venom, why not? I could take the damage here. I guess I have to, with how I did that. I mean, he should be almost dead at least. Okay, I don't think I have to worry about the front row. I just have to worry about the ones in the middle, I think. Is they'll just gradually go throw thorns and attack. Well, I want to be able to shiv them if I can, when I can. Play burst for dodge and roll. I think that's actually the right play. Because getting 10 block next turn is actually really huge for us. And this front row is dead. Might as well just kill him with Exploder. We only have to negate 8 damage, not too bad. We'll do that. We'll let it expire. So yeah, 10 block next turn, actually extremely useful. Ooh, Discovery? Sure, why not? Crippling Cloud is free this turn? Yes, please. That is going to help speed things up quite a bit. Let's shiv him. And probably Poison Stab him. Yeah, so he's dead next turn. Nice. I'm not going to spend Catalyst here. I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, we could deal damage through the Thorns. My goal is to just not attack at all the things with Thorns. It just went through Poison. We just got to draw 2 defensive cards, and I think we're fine. Through a defensive card. But I can use Crippling Cloud here. I think is good enough. Oh, it is not good enough. Well, we're going to take 4 damage. I guess it could be worse. Again, if I attack them, I take 7 or 9, which is not worth it for us. It took 4, draw 3. Neutralize, maybe. Noxious Fumes, I think I want immediately. And Bouncing Flask, I think I also want. That is a lot of poison that we just applied. I'm going to end my turn. Again, I really don't want to take damage. So I think the one in the front is dead. I just need one more poison to kill the back row, because we have Noxious Fumes. We got Burst. Oh, they're all dead no matter what. I mean, I could disrespect them with Malaise. Ooh. Yeah, doubling up Malaise is also nasty. -4 strength and 4 turns of weaken. Absolutely brutal, chat. GG. Didn't even strike them at all, just killed them purely through poison. We got Distilled Chaos. Play the top 3 cards on your draw pile. Oh, I want that for the boss. I'm liking that potion, chat. Chat would agree they like some chaos. Let's take a look at possibly one of the last sets of cards we get for the run. We got Dagger Throw, Felshets, and Caltrops. Unfortunately, chat, none of this is interesting. So yeah, we got everything we need to beat the boss. I'm going to probably Ritual so that we get strength over time, just to end the fight slightly faster. So we'll get 1 strength, 1 strength, 1 strength, 1 strength, 1 strength. So every one of our shivs will start dealing 1 more damage every turn. So we have a guaranteed win condition of, like, within 10 turns, we can probably just kill purely with shivs, one of the mini-bosses. Just because, again, it'll just keep escalating more and more and more damage. Potentially that 10th turn, each shiv dealing, like, 16 damage could be completely insane. So at that point, we should just be in the delete form. And welcome, Dinner Dog. Thank you for hosting the stream. Thank you for raiding. Hopefully Soten went well. We are messing around with some Slay the Spire. We're right at the tail end of the run, but chat has been picking out the cards. And we have 2 more fights before the end of the run. Let's see, chat. Ooh, multiple enemies. Not what I want to see on a poison build. Not at all. Ooh, when we drew a really dead hand. That also I really don't want to see. Okay, well, let's work with what we have. I think the right call would be to kill one of the daggers. So we could deal enough damage to kill the back row one. We might as well do that. Oof. Yeah, super dead starting hand, unfortunate. We're gonna take the energy buffer. Ignore the damage there. Oh, this is really bad. I really hope we draw something crazy here. We did not draw anything crazy. Well, I think we're gonna have to believe in Distilled Chaos to save us, chat. Because this is absolutely horrendous, I'm not gonna lie. 99 vulnerable. Could be okay. Play that for free. We did weaken them a little bit at least. Thank you, Black Fox, for resubscribing. I'm just thinking about what the correct play would be here. I think we have to burst the Piercing Whale. And that should greatly decrease the damage we should be taking. Now I can just focus on damage for a turn. Probably gonna set up dodge roll for the next turn, and we are going to try to shiv the Reptomancer. I get 1 more block, sure, why not? Thank you, Black Fox, appreciate. The support. We're gonna need it, I think, to get through this fight, but we'll see what happens. Neutralize. Do that. Fill it with Noxious Fumes. I'll keep a Shiv in the... Actually, no, we can just use it now. That's fine. I'm hoping we get our Empower back. Because we're not being able to target the boss because it keeps summoning so many monsters. Our build is not really meant to deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once. Be a good choice here. Malaise I don't think will help us that much. Well, maybe it will. If it's 1, I can reduce the damage by 25%. I think Cloak and Daggers is the right call into potentially a lot of shift damage. We'll try to do something like this. Just so that we don't explode. It's super unfortunate this is the enemy we fought right before the end of the run, as this might eat a lot of our potions. Okay, we finally drew in Venom. I could probably at least slice for some free poison. I could triple their poison to take 30. But we are going to die if I do this. I think they're actually going to force me to... Not sure, chat. I'm thinking about this. So if I put 6 poison on that, and I triplicate it, that's still not enough to kill, and I'm gonna die. That 25 damage is a problem. I don't have a way of dealing with that. Really, really unfortunate. Because I'm gonna take 49 damage as is. And I need health for the boss. I'm trying to think, is there a play I could do? I think I have to play defensively again. That is so unfortunate. Thank you, Nate. I think we got one of the worst possible bosses right before the final boss. We have one turn to kind of turn things around, so hopefully we can. We still have to do so much potential damage. I need to pray for the 20 damage, chat. We need 20 damage, I think, to win. Oh, we got a little lucky there, actually. I think this will work. Okay, we got lucky right at the end. Ooh. That was way too close, chat. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. There's no more merchants. This is useless. What a terrible boss fight. I mean, I guess we'll look at the cards. I don't think anything here is that useful. Poison Stab, we already have. All out attack, deal 14 damage to all enemies, discard 1 card at random. I'm gonna say, chat, not liking any of these choices. Completely not worth it as a boss battle. I'm gonna have to potentially beat this upcoming boss with at most half health, which is absolutely brutal. Ooh, I mean, I'm gonna use Ritual, which, for those that missed it earlier, I get 1 strength, which increases damage my attacks deal by 1 for every 1 point of strength, but it keeps occurring every turn. That's my boss win condition. I have a poison potion, but I took way, way too much damage on this really unfortunate boss, and not worth it. Yeah, that was a really bad battle. Not anything I could do. It was just a very bad matchup for our particular setup. See, we want to be fighting either 2 enemies or 1 enemy. 1 enemy, we could just delete them almost instantly. 2 enemies is not too bad. We have enough defense that we could kind of mitigate them if they're, like, weaker. But we're going to have to rest here. We want to have any chance of beating this run. Oh boy, the duo enemy with no backup potions. This is going to be fun. I didn't put enough AoE attacks in the deck. It's a poison deck thing. You don't put AoE in the poison deck. We just got really unlucky with that one. What can I do here? I didn't draw any defense. Well, let's drink the Ritual Potion. Oh, they have immunity right now, so I can't even stack on them. This might be GG, chat. To be honest with you, I think this is GG. I forgot that they had poison immunity in the beginning, so this is actually also not my preferred final boss. I can't piercing wail them; they're immune. I mean, I can innate stab them, but that's not really gonna help us. I could try to get rid of one of these. Into finisher. About all I can do. We have to take the damage. Things like ideally pain, we never drew it. I don't know what to tell you. Like we drew, I think, 1 AoE attack this entire time. But I agree, it would be nice if that happens. You know what, chat? We're gonna pray for the discovery to give us something broken, like intangible form. Did not give us something broken. Card from your hand on top of your draw pile costs 0 until played. Interesting. I don't really like any of these. I guess if I had to pick one, so I'll take Dagger Spray. But yeah, see, the problem is, like, I can't negate their damage with how this build works. I guess I could try to focus on removing his resistance for later. Flying Knee this. Shiv. I could technically throw the Poison Potion now. I think I do want to do. I could triplicate it, but there's no point. I'm just going to play defensively, and hopefully we don't die from this. The goal is to hopefully kill the one in the front, so that we can defeat the one in the back. You got a burst. That might actually save us. Dodge and roll. Oh, I should have footwork first. Actually, that was a misplay on my part. We're in trouble. Yeah, I could have gotten, I think, 4 more health from this. But I think I'm dead this turn no matter what. I don't think it matters. Unless we draw the most insane defensive here. I don't think it matters. Actually, we did draw fairly insane. I'll get rid of Strike. Not really that useful. I need to survive 32. I think I could barely do. Painful. Absolutely painful, chat. I wish I had one more way to proc their resistances. But I think this is GG here. Yeah, this is GG. What a shame, we got all the way to the end. But it didn't matter. We took too much damage from the previous boss. GG. Oh well, we tried. Yeah. Setup is to play an expensive card. Ping, we have no expensive cards. The most expensive card we have is Bouncing Flask, and it's not really worth moving the other card back. All of our ones are 1-costers, so it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, Donut too strong. It's unfortunate because if we had not taken the 60 damage, I think I could have killed this one in 2 more turns, but we were deprived 2 turns due to the previous boss. We literally were doing so well, and then just nope, right at the end. Disappointing. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, by the way, we still don't have all the relics unlocked. Oh, we never had Tiny Chest unlocked? Oh. I was wondering why we never saw that. I didn't realize that was locked, chat. Did you? Because that's the one that gives us, like, I think the potion and the gold or something like that. Oh no, that's Tiny House. I'm thinking of Tiny House. Never mind. Yuvu doll. Sure. Oh well. Rip the challenge. Yeah, yeah, setup was a dead for a deck. If we had a, ethereal form or whatever it is. Ethereal? It gives us impervious. That would have been very useful to have. That also would have saved the run. But that would have been a dead card for the most part. And speaking of which, now that we did that, chat, so I didn't expect to win the daily climb because we don't get to choose any of the conditions. That's fine. We got all the way to the end. Close enough, chat. We have now unlocked custom challenges. So if in the future, chat, you would like to see certain runs, we can go ahead and give some of these a try. We don't earn any unlocks, but it's fine. If chat wants to have fun, we can probably create some things. Maybe we'll set some seed names. Yeah. I got that out of the way. I mean, like, out of our runs, we won 4 out of 6. We literally just lost the last one, so I think I'm okay. Like, we lost, I think, only once before as the Ironclad. So I think that's pretty solid. Yeah, you can see we still have a lot to unlock in general. We literally beat the game once and then we're like, we're good. Yeah, maybe we'll play again, and we'll unlock some more things. I would like to see the full poison build for sure with like the corpse explosion. That did seem like a lot of fun. And I would like to see like the true potential of some of these classes. As you can see, we have so many things to unlock still. Definitely a lot of replayability. And again, if chat wants to request a seed, probably do that in the future. But yeah, super, super unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we ever really got something too crazy. I'm wondering if the card I'm thinking of is still locked, and that's why we didn't see it. Like, Kirk had mentioned Corpse Explosion, which I think also would have been really good. I think that's one of the final unlocks, if I remember correctly. But I thought there was one more poison card in here I didn't see. Oh well, I don't recall its name offhand. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll do some of these in the future. But I think we do not have enough time to do a full run of this again. So we will be switching games, I think, to conclude the stream. But I guess for YouTube chat, say goodbye to everybody on YouTube, as I think this run went pretty well. I guess we could talk about the game for a couple minutes as well, too. That doesn't hurt. Thing says, might just be me, but the monk character and the mage character are the easiest to complete runs with. I actually had a lot of trouble with the monk, to be honest with you. I think we got kind of lucky when I won. Mage is free, though. Mage is generally free unless the game really, really, really hates you. Which, fortunately, the game did not hate us. My favorite with the Defect was, I call it the let RNGesus take the wheel deck, where I literally just take all the cards that just draw random cards. I just let it play the game. Like, it is just like, what is this card? It could be anything it wants to be. You just have to believe, chat. Just believe every day you'll top deck the best possible card. You'll get the best possible power. Just imagine you'll just get like 7 energy buffers and ignore all boss damage. Just win the game. It's just easy, chat. Just only get the best cards. But no joke, that is one of the decks I got the furthest in. It was very, very silly. I'm so sad that that was one of the first times we played and we did not have access to the heart. As, I think at one point I drew 38 cards in a row. That was pretty silly. And they all cost nothing, because every time I played a power, it made my next card cost 0, but I drew nothing but powers. And then every time I drew a power, I drew a card. Oh, such a silly deck, chat. Maybe one day we can replicate that again on stream. In fact, it's been a really long time since we played the Defect, so we'll have to play the Defect again in the future. But I think for now, chat, we're going to say goodbye again to YouTube. So thank you, YouTube, for those that are watching there. But I think for us on the stream, we are going to end with a different game.